now, if you are watching and if you see a red live up here, that means that you are currently watching me live. And we are here to answer your questions live. If you do not see a red live up here, that means you're watching a replay. Right now it's Friday, about 11:10 Eastern Standard Time, Friday the 20th. So there's a good chance that you may be watching a replay. If you are, do me a favor, go down to the comments, comment #replay and the city and state that you are watching from. I am recording this live on 5 different screens, 5 different places. So this live will be reposted on Instagram, on YouTube, on our Facebook group and our Facebook page. I also am about to go live on TikTok as well. If you guys know, TikTok has a lot of no-no words that I'm not allowed to say. So if you see me talking in code or looking at another screen, that's because I'm addressing a question or answer. And TikTok has me pretty limited on what I am able to say. If you see a question in the comments and if you know the answer, please feel free to answer. All right, let me go ahead and start over there and then I'll get this shared to our group. New product drop is going on. The website password is spring, SPRING. Let me just go ahead and make sure that I get this shared over to our group. Say hi when you come in. I want to just make sure, because it's just little old me and 5 screens in here. Want to make sure that every device is working. Comments, questions. Let me get this shared. Hey guys, stop the drop early. All right, so we'll share that and then we'll go pin it in the group so hopefully everybody sees it, because we all know that social media can be really weird. Hold on, I just pinned it to my personal page. What in the world? Hi, let's see. That's funny. I just pinned it to my personal page. So I'm gonna have all of my friends that have no idea what I even do for a living join. All right, let's do this the right time. You know, in my defense, Havoc's bed is hanging over the corner of my computer, so I can only see some parts of my screen. Hey guys. Yep, the secret word is spring. Good morning, guys. Hi, Miranda. I think this should work. Let's see if that one works. Yeah. Share to your group. Boo. All right. I think we are in action now. Pin to featured. Yes. Perfect. All right. I think it's my first day here, guys. Thank you, guys. The word that you are looking for is spring. Spring, spring, spring. So if you are grabbing a glitter discount bundle, it comes with the 2 Cherish colors. If you want March 20th, which is Eddie and John's custom mix, it is separate. Keep that in mind. I have it all over the listing too. But I have to show you, I'm going to show you glitter first because I think that glitter is going to sell out. So I usually leave glitter for a little bit after. But I do have a feeling that glitter is going to sell out. So I want to show glitter first. So if you guys have your eye on it, you can grab what you need. So this is the Cherish glitter that Eddie asked us to mix for John. It's their, I think, 3rd wedding anniversary today. I named it March 20th because that's their anniversary date. And there's a little cartoon character of the both of them on the front. This is limited edition and it will not restock. It is literally the most beautiful white. So look at this. If this not a bridal white, I don't know what is. There's so many different cuts and textures in here. And we put pops of like a holographic silver to like bling like diamonds. So I wanted to show you guys this one first because I do anticipate this one selling out first. So this is the Cherish Glitter March 20th. It literally just dropped. It is not in the glitter discount bundle. It is separate. The glitter discount bundle is just the 2 spring glitters. Oh, he's here. The star of the show is here. Hi, John. John, why are you so freaking cute? Can we just talk about how adorable he is? And you guys, his teeth are literally that perfect in person. He said his alarm. I can't. So here's an up close look at this glitter, guys. We wanted it to look like bridal bling. The cartoon is adorable. We wanted it to look like bridal bling, and I added like a little bit of silver in there with a little bit of holographic to be like diamond ring-ish. So we're obsessed. So I wanted to show this one first because like I said, I do anticipate that this one's gonna sell out. So I don't want you guys missing out on that. So this is the March 20th glitter color, and that's what we named it for John and Eddie. March 20th. It is so beautiful. I think I'm going to use it on a post-it holder today. Hey everybody coming in. Good morning. So there is that. Walmart pickup. Oh, I dread the Walmart pickup. Okay. Now let's move on to the glitter discount bundle. I just need to say that it is quite the miracle that I've been live for like more than 5 minutes on TikTok. You ordered 6 bottles. You should. It's for you. I'm shocked that I haven't got a big, you see what letter that is? A big V on the TikTok yet. I'm shocked. Usually they get me 4 minutes in. Hey guys. Okay, so this is the spring glitter discount bundle. Like I said, good morning, Nicole. If you have your eye on March 20th, it is separate. So if you grab a discount bundle, you're gonna wanna grab Eddie and John too, the March 20th glitter, and then add them together to your cart, okay? So the first, and both of the glitter colors for today are Cherish mixes in the bundle. And then John and Eddie's are a Cherish as well. This is limited edition, scratch and sniff version. Okay, so both Cherishes, you guys know what that means. Once they are gone, all right? So the first one we named Vanilla Petals. And this is like to me, this is the perfect baby chick spring yellow for springtime. It is like a warmer spring, but pastel yellow. I just got my violation. I knew it wasn't gonna be long. So this is Vanilla Petals. This is number 1 in the glitter discount bundle for today. Do you see my nails? Mary did them yesterday. They're very spring. Aren't they cute? She's like, all right, let's see how long it drives you crazy that all your nails are different colors, because my OCD usually like a weekend, I'm like, Mary, we need to change it. So here is Vanilla Petals. If you want to go on, the word that you are looking for to get in early is spring. All right, S-P-R-I-N-G. That is going to give you the go-ahead to get on before noon. All right, so that is Vanilla Petals, and just look at how pretty it goes with all of the colors for the drop. It's beautiful. All right, so that's Cherish number 1. Oh, I love it. I hate it when I get close on TikTok, it like blurs it out, but on the other platforms, I can get like all up in the camera and you can see how pretty the glitter is. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so So that's glitter number 1 in the discount bundle. And then glitter number 2 is Tulip Fields Forever. And literally it matches the Tulip semi-transparent vinyl like perfect. So we'll pour this out and take a look. This is going to be a really good one too for snow globes. It is a really pretty pastel yellow, pink, and a lighter sky blue. Isn't this beautiful? This is a fun spring snow globe color. So this is called Tulips Fields Forever. We have it individual or in the glitter discount bundle while supplies last. Isn't it so pretty? Hey guys, good morning. All right, so that is what we have for glitter. I did glitter first because I do think that the glitter is going to sell out. So if you're sitting on your cart waiting to see them, I wanted you to see them first so you don't lose them. All right. I'm trying. I'm happy that you love that. I know we sent it out at 11:15. Okay, so discount bundle for drop. It comes with both cherishes. It comes with Tulips Fields Forever and Vanilla Petals. And I love that they're 2 different cuts. And they go together so well too. If you have your eye on do you want me to freak you out and tell you how many of these I have left? Let's just look at March 20th to see how many we have left, because March 20th is probably going to sell out first. Let's see. You guys don't even want to. I have 7 left. I have 7 left. And like it's 11:20. You guys are insane. It is so gorgeous. So gorgeous, John. So this is probably going to be sold out in less than 60 seconds, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. But I do have... We have 37 of the glitter discount bundle left. So this is probably gone. This is called March 20th. It's on the new section. It's the first product when you go to the new section. It is John and Eddie's Cherish color for their wedding anniversary today. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is like the perfect bridal white. All right, so not to freak you out, it's sold out now. I knew it would be. Well, if you guys got it, I'm happy you guys did. I had a feeling it was going to go fast. It was absolutely beautiful. But we still have Vanilla Petals, and we still have Tulips Fields Forever, and we still have the discount glitter bundles as well. That was fast. I think that was faster than we sold out of the John. What was that, last week? I can't keep track of my weeks anymore. Last week or the week before? Because I'm already covered in glitter. When we mess around with Cherish glitter, the Cherish glitter just has such a different sparkle. It just goes everywhere. All right, now let's cover the vinyl, the decals, and all that thing. The word that you're looking for is spring. Is John coming back? So John, he was supposed to be limited edition because he's so special. But if there's enough requests, especially from John himself, we may make it have a comeback. We may make it have a comeback if you guys absolutely need it. All right, let's go over vinyl discount bundle, UV discount bundle, and then keychains, which keychains are special this week. I'm trying to get everything organized in here. Everybody loves to come back. Yeah, but usually we wait like 10 years for the comeback. Hey, Corinne, if you're watching, do you mind bringing me a stitched patchwork? My vinyl discount bundle didn't have one. Okay, so important to remember, if you are grabbing a vinyl discount bundle, the patchwork that comes with the vinyl discount bundle comes with stitching. If you want one without stitching, meaning we just removed that black stitching from the pattern so you can put your own stitching, this is individual. So, and all of that is on the listing as well. So if you want the one without stitching, it is B869. All right, so B869 is the one without the stitching. Let me go run and grab one with the stitching so you guys can see it. Hang on one second. Okay, got one. Crisis averted. So the one that you were going to get in your vinyl discount bundle has the stitching. I personally prefer the stitching, but we did have a lot of requests without the stitching. So that's why we have both options now. But in the discount bundle, you're going to get the patchwork helper with the stitching. Then you're going to get a 12 by 12. Look how pretty. What did we name this? Spring Daisies, printed on white and a 12 by 12. The colors go so good with the glitter. Seriously, so good. So that you're gonna get in your discount bundle. Then you're gonna get a V-split helper. So this is a 12-inch by 12-inch with 4 different patterns on it. So you can mix and match them and do 2 tumblers. You can do 4 separate tumblers, however you wanna mix these patterns. But this is B871. Look at how cute the little scalloped with the Easter egg. But look how cute that would be with like this pastel plaid. The pretty shipping boxes are on the way. They're on a boat right now. But they should be here hopefully within the next couple of weeks. You guys ran us out of the boxes a lot faster than you did last year. So our schedule was a little thrown off. All right, then we have the pastel colored with the bows. And then I have a V triangle of that floral pattern. But I have to tell you who the star of the show is. So the star of the show is B872. And this is our pastel tulip pattern, but this is on a semi-transparent. And we're gonna use this today because when we were printing this, everybody that walked in the warehouse literally fell in love. Like, it's just beautiful. Let me show you what I mean by semi-transparent. So the tulips are gonna be solid, but that white area around them are going to be transparent. So you can use this on any color base. It is literally a game changer. So we're gonna show how absolutely amazing this is gonna be on a sticky note holder. If you guys were with us last week, we did this one last week with a semi-transparent. So this was a semi-transparent from last week and we literally all fell in love. So I think that we should do a spring version because it's beautiful. I predicted that this was gonna be our top seller today because everybody who set their eyes on this was like, oh my God, I need that. So this is B872, all right? Now let's do decals. It's so cute. Sorry guys, I just wanna make sure that everything is running smoothly on the side. Should I scare you and tell you how many glitter discount bundles are left? All right, we have 27 glitter discount bundles left. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Good morning, Erica. How are you? All right, so for decals, we have number 566. Don't measure yourself using someone else's ruler. I literally love this. Don't measure yourself using somebody else's ruler. And you can get these individual as well too, guys. We have 564. Small steps are okay too. which I loved. I love the pink bow. Okay, and then these two just made me laugh. This is $5.67. I will handle it, but I'll cry first. I feel like we all can relate because we always get it done, but sometimes we just gotta let out a little cry. So this is in the bundle or individual as well. And then On My Way to Make Some Bad Decisions. And we have this debate, I feel like, every week. I don't know if it's a duck or a goose or whatever it is, but it's adorable and it's on the scooter. I know, I love the positive vibes this week too. I have some more in my back pocket that I didn't get a chance to get around to, but I'll probably do them next week. So those are the 4 decals for the UV. All right, now if you've noticed, we threw a little curveball at you with the keychains. Let me put this up a little bit. So my phone stands, well, it would help if I didn't have a million phones hooked up. My phone stands have been acting funky. We threw a little curveball at you, and we have 2 options now. We have just the traditional acrylic with UV, which we've been having for the past couple months, I feel like. And then we also have a hardware and bead option. So both options are there. If you have your own hardware and your own beads, we still have the option of just getting the UV and the blank. This is why I wanted to do this. So it will come with just the beads loose, and then you put them on, and it comes with the hardware. I am trying to prevent you guys from having to buy hundreds of beads, hundreds of hardware. So we decided to color match and give you guys kits. So you have exactly what you need when you purchase your kit to do 1 keychain. Because, I mean, you may not need 200 yellow beads. So in your kit will come with exactly what you need to get your keychain done. I know. We have the coasters on the flash deal for today for half off. That was a really good deal. So hopefully you guys love this. All right, here are the colors for the small steps are okay too. Look at the color of the beads, and look, the 2 little beads are pearls. Isn't that so cute? And you guys, this is good hardware. So your kit will come with your hardware, your 5 beads. Everything sticks to these silicones. Your hardware, your 5 beads, so you'll get 3 big, 2 small, your acrylic, and your UV. So you get everything that you need to make 1 keychain. Hopefully that makes it easier for you guys. But I want to do these together. So we have them. All right, so this was the game plan today. We'll do these 2 keychains together. I don't know if you guys noticed the new sticky note holders that I just dropped this morning with these. I wanted to do this because I'm kind of obsessed. And then I know I'm totally like reaching. I wasn't live on Wednesday, so I have like a lineup of projects that I want to do. I also wanted to do a pharmacy tray. So when I had my surgery, I saw somebody at my breast surgeon's office that looked familiar, and she's actually my pharmacist. But it was like, you saw each other and then like, wait a second, are you? So she had her breast surgery at the end of December, and I had mine January 21st. So I wanted to make her this pharmacy tray. And I know it's hard to tell now, but I did a clear vinyl print on the back because she has one that has stickers right now, and her complaint was when she brings the pills over to the side, the pills are getting stuck on the edges of the sticker. So I wanted to UV resin and glitter the back of this. And then if we get really crazy, we may even glitter her little spatula thing. So I have a lot of plans today. Hopefully you guys have nowhere to go. Let's do keychains first. Let's do keychains first. I have to keep an eye on the time. Don't let me forget to unlock. It's pretty personal. All right, if you want to get on before it is unlocked, the word that you need is spring. All right, so small steps are okay too. I just pulled just a bunch of glitter. I'm wondering what colors. Should we do a purple? What do we think about a purple for this? What about a purple? I wish you guys, all I saw is that we're always overlooked. So I have like on 5 different platforms right now, guys, I have probably close to like 300 people watching. So I can't look down and craft and read every comment, but please, if you see somebody ask a comment or ask a question in the comments, if you know the answers, please feel free to answer. So if somebody's waiting for a response. Oh, pharmacy technicians. I thought you commented something and I missed it. Well, I hope she loves it. I think she will. She told me her favorite color is pink. He is, I hope my kiddo's okay. So I wasn't live on Wednesday because my son tested positive for flu A. And he's doing so good. But I feel like he's my one that gets over sicknesses really fast. But he's playing in the lobby right now with his cowboy boots and a bouncy ball. So he's doing great right now. All right. So I like to remove the paper from both sides. And this allows me to see exactly how I am going to put my UV decal on. All right, so I'm kind of holding it over to see where it's gonna line up. That is perfect. Now this gray hole up at the top it's meant to be a guide. That's where your hole for your keychain goes. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that gray hole off. Remove my back paper from my UV DTF. Now I wanna make sure that everything is lined up correctly before I place it down. Okay, you probably hear my son. He's talking to himself. He can play with himself for hours. I have my one son who's a little bit like more advanced and he gets bored easier. And this one, give him Legos or a box and he's there for hours. All right, so I went ahead and I pressed everything down. Then we're gonna go ahead and remove our clear transfer paper from the top. Look at how cute she is. All right, now that I'm looking at this, do you think we should do green to pull from those petals or stick with the purple? What do you guys think? Green to pull from the petals or purple? Everybody's saying green, green. Now this green is a little bit more limey, so we may get creative and mix a little bit of yellow in with that green. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sand the back. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. All right, let's get my paper towels. All right, let's check on, you guys don't buy all of the glitter discount bundles. We have to have at least a couple from when It's Pretty Personal opens at noon. I have 19 left. 19 left, but we still have 22 more minutes. Let's see if they make it. All right, wipe that off. And here, these are the bottles that we gave away. We gave away 30 of these bottles away for Wildcard Wednesday. It is the 4-ounce bottle of the CC DIY resin. I'm so excited for 30 of you guys to try it because it is literally the best resin. All right, I know that she sent me, Kelbell sent me a couple new stands. I don't know if this is gonna stick to my UV though. Oh, I think it is. John and Eddie's glitter did sell out, yes. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of UV resin. Then I'm gonna do the Intergalactic Green, which is from the Pastel, the Platinum Pastel collection. And I wanna make it a little bit limier. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Stellar Yellow Flare and see if that gives us the shade that we're looking for. All right, I think she's a little thick. So if it's too thick, all you have to do is add more UV resin. If it's too thin, add more glitter. That is perfect. I think this is gonna be perfect. All right, I'm gonna put it in the center of my acrylic. And it's gonna naturally want to level out. So I'm just taking the back of my spoon and kind of helping it make its way to the edge a little bit faster without going over. All right. We do not want it to go over the edge because then you have a mess to clean up. I mean, it's not garbage if it goes over. Like we can fix it, but why clean up a mess if we don't have to? All right, up around the bow. I'm gonna have to change this music station in a second. Not feeling it. All right. And then just be careful around that little tippy top hole. All right, and if you want to let it sit for a second to let it self-level. The two colors that I mixed together were the Intergalactic Green and the Stellar Yellow Flare. And that gave me a little bit more of like a limier green. It is such a good color. I love that we mixed those together. All right, what do we want to listen to? Because this just isn't doing it. What do we feel like listening to? Old school R&B from the 90s? Let's see what this gives us. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take my light. I removed my shelf so I can just slip this cowbell stand right in and we will get that cured. And while that is curing, we could work on the second one as well. So typically cherished colors are limited edition. So typically once they sell out, they are gone for good unless there is an overwhelming amount of requests to bring them back. So very, very rarely do you see a cherished glitter restock. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove my front and my back. What color should we do for this yellow ruler? That don't measure yourself using somebody else's ruler. What are we feeling? We got 15 more minutes until it opens up to the public. I'm just gonna unlock it now so I'm not, here we go. There we go. All right, so it is unlocked. just so if we're halfway working on UV resin, we don't get lost. There's still 16 glitter discount bundles left. Did other colors from the Dimebo Rainbow ever? So they haven't restocked. They need to drop first. So because those were from a maker box, we need to do an official drop with them. We do plan to do that soon, but we did get the 4 maker box colors ordered, plus the ones that sold out. Yep, we have those on order, Brandy. They will be restocking. We had a little hiccup. I'm glad I could laugh about it now, but Customs has been holding 3 shipments, and like in each shipment, it's a decent amount of glitter of ours for over 3 weeks now in Miami. So we've been dealing with that. Do you have a subscription? Yes, we do. It drops on the 1st of every month. So the next one is on April 1st. Don't measure yourself using someone else's ruler. And what color are we thinking for the back of this one? You want to see what this one looks like? Look at how pretty with the green. Isn't that adorable? I love that the green pulls from the flower petals. So there's the back, and then there's the front. Yes, all of our commonly in stock round the year colors are going to be restocked. But like I said, Customs was holding on to 3 big shipments of ours. So we're kind of at their mercy. But yes, all of the cheats definitely will be in stock. So guys, I'm trying to put this on the keychain without ruining my nails because Mary just did my nails. And I'm trying to give them a fair chance before I start scratching them up. Happy drop day! Look at how cute. With the pearls and that like pretty periwinkle in the pink. You're welcome. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the kit that comes with the hardware, the beads, the acrylic, and the UV. So you can get just the acrylic and the UV, or you can get the bead and hardware kit. We have both options available now. I love that. I love that we went with the green. Super cute. All right. And then what did we decide? I can't with this station either. They lied. That is not 90s R&B. Let's see. Old school R&B. Can we restart this one? Hi, baby. Okay. Are you working on magic to make the acrylics without the holes for badge reels? So, Donna, you're welcome to use any of our clip art and do a custom print and cut. That's what all of our badge reel girlies are doing. So on itsprettypersonal.com, I just said that word, so I'm gonna get in trouble. But on It's Pretty Personal, you can go to the custom printing section, do a print and cut gang sheet, and then you will get your acrylics and your UVs with no holes. So we're only going to be selling the kits with holes for keychains, but if you need them for badge reels, you're going to have to do the custom option. All right, so we didn't decide a color on this. I kind of feel like we should do John's color just to see it. I know I don't want to tease you guys, but just to see how pretty it is. So this is March 20th. This is the one that you guys sold us out of super fast today. Let's get a little bit more resin. Ah! You can't be lazy, girl. You can do it. It's super, super easy. So will this fit on our little? No, it doesn't want to fit. It's all right. This color is amazing. This is the one that you guys sold us out of today. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, there's a better view on IG. It's so funny because all of the devices are literally right next to each other. Where do you guys like the view the best? FB, IG, the tube, or TikTok? Because we are everywhere. All right, I'm just helping bring this to the edge. So weird. I feel like on some of the platforms, most of the comments don't work. Unless like you're watching from a different device. All right, we are covered. How pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? The volume works better here though. The volume works better on TikTok. Thank you guys. All right, so once we get those done, I feel like we should do we want to do the pharmacy tray or do we want to do post-it holder? We'll do both. But do you want to do pharmacy tray or post-it holder first? Pharmacy, post-it. Let's do pharmacy. Okay. Okay, thanks. My son just came to the window to vote pharmacy tray. Okay, so the steps that I took for this pharmacy tray already, pretty simple. I made my design on ChatGPT and I made it the size that I needed to fit inside this little back end of the tray. I printed it on clear vinyl, but I actually printed it reversed. But on all my cameras right now, you guys are actually reading it right because my cameras are reversed. But I printed this backwards. So when I put it on, it reads right from the front. Do you have does tray? This tray I got from the Zon. All right, so all I'm gonna do, sorry guys. I'm just gonna flip her upside down. I placed my clear vinyl on the back. We're gonna go ahead and get ready with our UV resin. And what I love is that this actually has a little bit of like a lip. So it's gonna level out really nice in there. Can even do a little bit more. And then for glitter wise, I went and I pulled a bunch of these from the warehouse this morning. Hi, Mary. How are you? I think I'm gonna do my standard Rainbow Platinum and Pearly Gates White. Thanks for the gifts, guys. So Rainbow Platinum. Okay. And then Pearly Gates White. Yes, the March 20th glitter is sold out. Pearly Gates White. And should we put a little bit of March 20th in there? We'll do a little dash of March 20th in there. Let's see what this looks like. Look at how pretty. Don't measure yourself using somebody else's ruler. And that is that March 20th glitter on the back of there. Isn't that cute? Let's put this on here so we can put this to the side. I don't know who put these stations together, but I'm not a fan. But look how cute that is. Don't measure yourself using a PT test. How did you do, Mary? I did, Pam. Thank you. I did right before we started this project because I knew that I would totally lose track of time. Look how fun these are. So these are the two that we did with the kits. I love them. I'll take pictures so I can post them for you guys. Woo! You passed. That's awesome. All right, let's mix this to get the consistency that we want. Now, I'm okay if this is a little bit runnier because it does have that lip to like hold this glitter in place. So it may actually work out really well. So there is the Pearly Gates White, the Rainbow Platinum, and a little bit of March 20th. Everybody wants to bring back the March 20th glitter. I can't believe how fast you guys sold it out. Like, I knew that it was gonna go fast, but that was a lot faster than I anticipated. All right. Are you ready? So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in the center. And we are just going to allow this to self-level and draw its way out. Here's something even crazier. Because we have that lip, we can probably like tilt it a little bit to help it towards those edges. And then we'll come in with our spoon edge and get those corners. Okay. This is a pharmacy tray. So I actually became friends with somebody that I saw in my breast surgeon's office. We both were there for an appointment at the same time. And she went in for her double mastectomy December 26th. I went in for mine January 21st. And then we like recognized each other, and she's actually my pharmacist. So I made this cute little pharmacy tray for her. She has one that she's using now, but the stickers are on like the front. So when she's counting pills, it like gets caught on the edge of the stickers. So I decided to make this for her and actually put the design and the UV resin on the back, so the front is still completely smooth for the pills and nothing gets caught, and then it's nice and customized for her. So let's go ahead and wipe that off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and push in those corners. To make sure that we are nice and covered. You guys, they say, I feel like what is that? What do they call that effect when stuff happens but you don't remember it? Is that called like the mandala effect or something? Is that what that's called? Good morning. So I put on a station that's supposed to be like popular hip hop songs from the 90s, and I was very listening to hip hop music in the 90s, and I don't know any of these songs. So I don't know who that they are referring to that they were popular with, but it was not mine. All right, so I'm just gonna let this sit for a second to make sure she gets nice and level. Clean the spoon so we can reuse it. Do you think that we should do a pink level on top of this? What? For what? For what? I don't know. Maybe it was popular for them. We spray that with alcohol, let it level out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute. Yeah, because we can even do a pink layer on top of this once we cure this. I feel like it's pretty level. Let's go ahead and get her cured. All right. So for the pink, I can do bubblegum stardust. I brought two. Let's see what one we like. We can either do candy raspberry or bubblegum stardust. And then I was thinking we could glitter the handle of the spatula that came with it. What do you guys think to match? Shouldn't be too hard, right? Let me just sand it. Hi, Eddie. This is a pharmacy tray for like counting pills from my pharmacist. She had one, but she had like stickers on the front. So every time she tries to count pills, it gets stuck on her stickers. So I designed a design on the back, so the front is completely flat so she can have a new one. I know I was thinking the raspberry, but then I was wondering if that was too bright. We'll see once we flip this over what will match better. Thanks. All right, so we got this sanded and wiped down. I want to give it a little bit of a base coat. We have our new brush set. We don't need a big one. Probably good with the purple one. So we'll do that. Yeah, that should be good. Trying to think if I have somewhere that I could stick it to dry. We'll figure something out. All right, maybe shake this up. I'm so excited for you guys to see the Post-it holder tray that we're gonna do. Glitter bundles, we have 15 left. We are completely sold out of the single bottles of vanilla petals though. We do have Tulip Field Forever still available though for singles. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this purple and I wanted to mix a little bit of pink in with it too. But I don't think I'm gonna need to, but whatever, we can get fancy. Act like we know what we're doing over here. So I'm just taking the purple chalk paint. I'm just gonna mix a little bit, it's very technical over here, a little bit of like a hot pink in there to make it more of a pink shade and not so purple. Welcome, if it's your first time on, welcome guys. I feel that it needed to be a little bit more of a pink shade, but we probably could have got away with that purple, to be completely honest. But now we just mixed it to be a little bit more pinkish. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tape off this little section, and I pulled my tape out. Oh, you're welcome, Eddie. I was so happy to make it. We literally had so much fun. We adore you guys. You are good to him. He got a good one. So happy for you guys. You definitely are the husband of the year. All right. So I wrapped that around here. We're gonna go ahead and just paint this a little bit. I'm debating if I should use this as adhesive for the glitter or just mix the glitter in with my UV resin and coat this. What do you guys think? Should I use this as my adhesive for my glitter and then go over with just clear UV resin, or should we just put glitter in the UV resin? Never really done one of these. Glitter the UV. I've never heard these songs. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. All right, let me let this dry. There we go. All right, do we want to see how the tray came out? Look at how sparkly that made it. So now it's reading backward for you guys because my camera is reversed, but this is actually reading right when I look at it. Isn't that so cute? And it's completely smooth on the front, so it's not gonna, there's not gonna be any UV resin touching her pills or nothing for her pills to catch onto. I love this. Now the question is do we do a layer? I feel like we have to stick with the bubblegum stardust. I feel like we should do a layer of bubblegum stardust. Thanks, guys. A layer of bubblegum stardust, and then we can match the handle with bubblegum stardust. Let's do that. It's gonna be cute. All right, but that is my weight, so let's swap that out. Let me just sand this a little bit, just so my UV resin sticks on good. And we'll wipe it down. All Have an amazing day, Eddie. We love you and happy anniversary. So I am working on a pharmaceutical like pill counting tray for my pharmacist. It turns out that we both had the same breast surgeon, and she had her procedure a month before me. And we like saw each other in the office, and it was like one of those things where like you recognize somebody but you can't put your finger where. And then now we became friends. She's like one of the nicest person or people that I've ever met. All right, so this is Bubblegum Stardust. Now, because I have a lip here, I kind of want a thinner consistency so it levels out nice and thin. And just be easier to work with. I'm not trying to balance it from falling off of an edge. All right, so I'm just gonna pour it in the middle. Okay. Put this on a paper towel. Chip her around a little bit to get her spread out. And this will just give us a pretty back pink glitter. And then we'll go in with the spoon and spread that out some more. Guys, I've never done one of these. I'm really having fun with this. Bring some to this corner. Oh, that's how they get you with a puzzle piece, when they know you're looking down. I probably could have mixed a little bit more of this, but we're gonna work with what we got. That's why it's taken a little bit longer. For the very corner, I'm just going to use the smaller part and make sure we are covered. The only point of this is just to have a pink back instead of a white back. You're not even going to notice a difference from the front, but it's okay. Yeah, it's perfect. Go ahead and cure that. Where did you notice the link tree doesn't get you where you want directly anymore? Did you notice that the link tree doesn't get you where you want directly anymore? What are you talking about, Diane? The link tree doesn't take you to my link tree? I know I'm not supposed to say that word, so I'm probably gonna get in trouble. It should. It's not gonna bring you to, it's pretty personal. It's gonna bring you to all of the options. Oh, you have to copy and paste. They're sneaky. All right, now we said we wanted to use this as an adhesive. So this is what the color that we have so far. Let's scooch this out of the way. All right, so it's still curing, and then get our glitter ready. And then we'll get our brush. I know, we love Tic-Tac Shop. All right, do another coat. Make sure that we get her all nice and wet, because if we have any dry spots, our glitter is not gonna stick there. I miss having JT in here. And Ilka's been so busy with her own life. My dirty regulars are too busy for us lately. Well, it's tax season. It's crazy time for JT. All right, so we got all of that nice and even. Up here, don't forget the little spatula butt. And I wish I had a Q-tip. Let me see if I can get in there with this to like get that extra paint and that hole out. Or, there we go. When in doubt, use your Pokeball. Alrighty. I'm using a finer glitter, so when we go over this with our UV resin, it's not gonna take so many coats to get her nice and smooth. Probably do it in 2 coats. Look at how pretty her little spatula is gonna be. Isn't that pretty? We're all covered. Let me peel this now. Of course, my tape is touching tape. We'll fix it. We will fix it. Don't cut yourself. Come on. I need my Pokeball, but I don't want her covered in paint. There we go. And there's a will, there's a way. Pretty that is. You missed it. I know they're sold out already. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hang that to dry and then clean up a tad bit. It's gonna be cute together. Okay, we're done with this. Straighten up this. You guys already know I can't do the mess. A little intermission. Where are you driving to now? Hi, Lori. I didn't even know you were in here. All right, just put a little bit of alcohol in there to clean this brush a tad bit until I'm able to go run it under some water. That will do until I can get under the sink and get that cleaned. All right, here's our back. So here is the tray so far. Well, I'm trying to grab the spatula without dropping it. And look at the matching. Now I'm gonna let this dry probably for like an hour before I go in with UV resin to seal this glitter. But look how cute that is. And it says, "You're not generic, you're brand. Retail pharmacy is my superpower." Isn't that adorable? It's the first time I'm seeing your name, Lori. I'm so excited, Diane. Okay, isn't that fun? I'm gonna go ahead and put it off to the side and allow this to dry, the handle to dry before I even decide to go in there with that UV resin. Okay. Now, let's do a Post-it. Do we want to do a teacher or a tulip Post-it first? Teacher or tulip? I have both. Tulip. Tulip, tulip, tulip. Okay. We'll do a tulip and then we'll do the teacher. So for the tulip, I'm going to use the sticky note holder number 4. And look, it has a yellow sticky note. Hey guys. Alrighty. So it comes with 3 pieces. Your back, your front, and it comes with sticky notes. So you don't have to stress it. All right. So the semi-transparent vinyl is white on the back. So I am going to apply my semi-transparent vinyl to the front of my sticky note holder. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take scissors and do an estimate of how big of a piece I need, giving me a little bit of overlap or a little bit of extra on the sides. All right. And this is what I mean by it being semi-transparent. The back of those tulips are white. So you're going to get that vibrancy on the front and you can apply it to any color base. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my vinyl and place it right down in place. Take my squeegee, going from the center and working out. If you have any little bubbles you may see, you can go ahead and do a little slice and work that bubble out. Then I'm gonna take my razor, and this is what we call the dirty cut. It's just basically tracing around our acrylic to get this acrylic piece free from the paper that we stuck it down to. So you want to get it pretty close to the edge, but it doesn't have to be perfect, all right? So we got it out, but now we want to go ahead and do that middle piece. So I'm going to place it back down, trace the inside to get that semi-transparent vinyl free from that middle area. And then I just kind of like stick it down so I could pick my vinyl up. Look how pretty this is. Are we gonna get semi-transparent ornament? Oh yeah, for the holiday season, I have a lot planned with the semi-transparent. Some stuff that like you didn't even know was possible. We have a lot planned. All right, so now we're gonna do what we call the potato peel, where I go around the edge and get that close cut trim to get this little tiny vinyl pieces off of the edge so it looks nice and professional. Just be careful around the round edges, take your time. It's so easy for you just to have it slip. All right, nice and easy around that edge. See all that extra vinyl that's coming off? You don't want that hanging off the side looking sloppy. And we're gonna do the same with the inside. Okay. I had to watch the time. My son, I felt so bad. My son had an orthodontist appointment yesterday, and I had it on my calendar on my phone, but like I didn't get my alert. Like I usually do an alert like the day before, then an hour before, so I can get my life together. And they called me at like 3:50. His appointment was 3:30. I'm like, I am so sorry. Hey guys, he's okay. So he's in the lobby now, and as I've been live, like I've heard him cough a couple times, but he's in really good spirits, no fever. I even had my primary doctor call me in that like flu preventative stuff. What is it called? Tamiflu? Theraflu? Something flu? Just to make sure that I don't get it. But he seems to be doing okay. He was in here napping all day Wednesday. There was no way I was going to be able to get live. Okay. So now the question is, oh no, that's horrible. Tamiflu. Thank you, Karen. So now the question is, do we leave the back of this clear to kind of have that 3D floating look, or do we do a glitter color on the back of here and then a contrasting glitter color on the back? Do we do 2 different glitter colors or just one? Leave it clear. So I was thinking about leaving it clear and then putting yellow on the back. Clear for floating. All right, I think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the back paper. Mary said 2 colors. So like this one was, just for an example, this one was floating with just 1 glitter color. Everybody's saying 1. All right, so this is what it looks like. You can see the semi-transparent, how it keeps those tulips a solid color. I know I love the float look too. I do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sand the back. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my back piece and sand one side. Well, hold on. No, I'm not, because this is gonna attach and I don't wanna sand where the Post-it's gonna go. So I'm only sanding one side. So let me wipe that down with alcohol so it can dry. The vinyl, you guys, this vinyl is stunning. It is so, so pretty. I don't know what my kids are doing. I think Mary gave them a big piece of vinyl and they're tracing their bodies. Remember doing that with a big craft paper when we were little? A mini notebook. I can look into that for sure. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm going to get another brush from our kit to help brush around the UV resin. So I want a nice solid, good thing I didn't put the UV resin on the front, huh? I want a nice solid coat of UV resin so there's no like space or gapping when you look at this from the front. So I'm just putting UV resin on, and then I'm kind of taking my brush from my kit. This is the coral brush, and I'm just basically brushing a thin coat of UV resin. So when we attach these two pieces, you don't see any gap or spacing in UV resin. All right, let's go up along the sides. My son's making a sign for our business. Do you hear them? It's so nice when they get along. I can listen to them getting along all day. And they both have the same initials, and I think they just discovered it. Reminds me of Step Brothers. Didn't we just become best friends? Yup. All right, so we are nice and spread out. I'm gonna take my back. All right. And plop her in place. You hear them. And just making sure I push it down. Make sure we're nice and lined up before we cure it, because once we cure it, it's frozen. All right, we'll go ahead and cure that. I know, as long as they're not fighting, they can be loud as they want. I love you. Did you eat lunch? Did you eat lunch? Okay. Love you. Trying to do a custom gang sheet for the ornament with angel wings. Can I do that photo on a semi-transparent? So we currently don't have custom semi-transparent right now. There's so many steps that it takes when we turn a file, a PNG file, into semi-transparent. We have to kind of find a way to shorten that process before we can offer it for customs. I just noticed my name, my child hijacked my YouTube account. That's funny. I think they had cheese and crackers, an Uncrustable. I don't know what else I packed them. A couple other things. All right, very healthy, I know. Listen, we're lucky we got lunch packed today. It was one of those days. Okay, so while this is curing, the color that I want to use for the back is Vanilla Petals, which you guys recently sold us out of from today's drop, but it's gonna be so pretty for this. So I'm doing a decent amount of UV resin because it's a pretty big surface on the back. I'm gonna do like 15 cc's. Love you, Diane. What would look better, white or clear, to get the same look? So if you do white, it's gonna be completely solid white, and if you do clear, it's gonna be completely transparent clear. So there's no one that actually really compares to the semi-transparent. I would probably do the clear, but then just do your back glitter color a lighter white color. Oh my God, look at Vanilla Petals. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? It's a little thin. Just add a little bit more glitter. Do you hear them out there? I'm doing it on top of my light so the UV light can't reach the resin to cure it. You're welcome. All right. So we have them attached together with the UV resin. So they are one piece now. We're gonna go ahead and remove my protective paper from the back and prep this surface to come in with our Vanilla Petals and UV resin. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys do not have to send gifts. Just like and share, it's free. Hi, Kat, how are you? Alrighty, so we sanded that. Let's go ahead and wipe that down. Alrighty. This always throws me for a loop too because the center being clear, I feel like I'm pouring it in a hole, but it's just the clear acrylic. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down the middle. And then it slowly is going to self-level to the edge, but we are going to assist it to get it done a little bit faster. Kids to the Feed Farm. That does sound interesting. I want to go to the movies and see that movie Hopper. Did anybody see that? Supposedly there's a new kids movie, Hopper, that came out last weekend. We couldn't go last weekend because our youngest one, that's when his fever started with the flu. I'm not gonna be able to go tomorrow because we have, I don't know if I told you guys, we put our house on the market. And we have a showing tomorrow. So I have to straighten up the house and then load up our dog and our 2 cats in my car to get them out of the house for the showing, which is not a big deal. It's the name of the game, but I'm really excited about the showing. All right. Alrighty, so everywhere is covered to the edge. So I'm just gonna kind of move it around a little bit just to make sure that we are nice and level. You can also achieve this just by letting it sit for, a minute. Because of the UV resin being self-leveling, it's gonna self-level itself out. You can give it a spray if you want to pop some of those bubbles. It does look cute. I'm hoping maybe after tomorrow, after the showing, I'll take the boys to see it. I want to see it. I love going to the movies. I love going to the movies, but holy moly, it has gotten so expensive to go see a movie now. Like with a family of 4, I don't know what your movies cost like in where you guys are, but like for a family of 4, tickets are like $20 per person. So already at like $80. And you know that a medium drink, which like their medium drink is huge, is like $8 at our movie theater for a cup of soda. It's crazy. I'm gonna, not to be a Debbie Downer, but it's honestly almost cheaper to pay $20 and watch it on Prime at home. Well, it is cheaper to watch it on Prime at home than to actually go. But then you lose the whole aura of going to the movies. I don't want my kids to have those memories. So we go here and there. We go see a movie here and there just so they have those core memories when they're older. A big purse. Listen, I usually go to, I'm going to sound like such a bad mom. Don't judge me. Hi. Kids are watching me. I usually go around the corner. There's a McDonald's and I get the like single cheeseburgers, and we get like 4 or 5 cheeseburgers, and we have cheeseburgers in the movie theater for lunch. I got this at Wally World. I bought a case of, I think what comes in a case, 24. I got it at Wally World. You're taking your toddler bowling tonight. That sounds fun. I don't think my kids have ever, oh, that's not true. When we went to Wolf Lodge, they have a little tiny bowling alley in there. Dollar store snacks. I need to check out the dollar store. Has anybody checked out, oh, sorry guys, you guys are literally, that's just gauze. Don't get excited. From my surgery. I'm like looking and I'm like, what's white on my screen? It's just gauze for my surgery. Has anybody seen if the dollar store has any good spring craft stuff? Whole chicken dinners in her purse. I love that. I love that memory for you. I'm feeling okay. I have to tell you what and I'm not a complainer, but I have to tell you what my biggest complaint is right now at the stage of healing that I'm in, because I had 2 procedures. I had one in January and one in February. So obviously with having a double mastectomy, you're unable to sleep on your side or your stomach. So after my procedure, January 21st, I basically had to sleep sitting up on my back for like a month. And then I had to have surgery again, where I feel like it kind of started that process all over. So now I'm at like almost 2 months of sleeping in the same sitting up back position, and my back is killing me. But I know that I can't sleep on my side or my stomach for a while. I just don't know what to do to get better sleep. Like just from being in that position, my back, it just like, I feel like it like just locks up all night. So I don't know what to do. I told my husband I was going to look at one of those airport things where you put your hands in and you sleep. I was like, don't tempt me. I will buy one of those and I will sleep sitting up with the airport thing. I don't know. That's my biggest complaint right now is the back pain. And it's not even like you can twist and crack your back, because when I twist, all of this is like still like bandaged and hurting. So yeah, I will feel relieved once I can get a normal night of sleep again. We have one of those beds that like you can move up and down. And like for the first couple of weeks it was working, but like now I'm over it. Like regardless of what position I put my head or my feet in, my back is just killing me. We did show the drop. There's a decent amount that is sold out, but there is still some available if you want to check it out. We'll do a quick recap at the end as well. Yeah, we've been live for almost 2 hours now. Get some of this UV out. Pillow under your knees. I'm gonna try that tonight, Pam. So a lot of people have said that, and I said I have like my bed where I can put my feet up, but I think the under the knees may do the trick. All right, are we ready for the reveal? You ready? Look at this. Look at the sparkle. Look how pretty. We're gonna do a coat on top too. Isn't it beautiful? It's so springy. Oh, I love it. Look how beautiful she is. I love this. Let's do a coat on the top too to really seal the deal. I'm gonna move my spatula thing. Let's see. It's not even, but we'll work with it. I'm just gonna lay this down nice and slow. Okay. The yellow is amazing. So amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take these little suction cups off so it's more even. So pretty. I love this. This pattern is everything. Yeah, so now we got a little table. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do a coat of the UV resin on top of that vinyl to really seal it and give it that shine. I'm actually probably gonna hold it and then just take my brush and spread out that UV resin. Another song I've never heard. I'm convinced that this channel is a hoax. Top 90 hits where? Because it sure wasn't Miami or South Florida. So I'm just using my light and my glare to make sure that she is nice and even and spread out. I'm gonna get my torch and do a little really fast, a fast one. A fast torch pass. Without setting my desk on fire. Oh, I see a little spot. I love this. Don't drop. Don't do it, girl. Okay. So pretty. I'm telling you, this vinyl is everything. Ah, nobody asked you, Havoc. Talking in his sleep. Havoc. What color glitter was that for the notepad? It was Vanilla Petals. Where'd it go? I don't even know where my shaker went. Oh, here it is. It was Vanilla Petals for the back of this one. So what I'm gonna do is, since we're kind of cured, is pick that up and slide her in and let it finish curing. Gifting suspended and live visibility restricted. The behavior is not in line with our policies. Gifting is suspended in this live for 10 minutes. Inorganic gift solicitation. What does that mean? This live is restricted and recommends a search result for this period. What? That was the first for that one. I don't know what I did. I just want to craft, guys. That's all I want to do. All right. While that it's curing, are you ready for this one? While that is curing, I want to use the new semi-transparent. Do you guys want to do a composition or a notebook paper? Oh no, can't make it up. Can't make it up. Do we want to do composition or a note paper? I think the notebook paper would be cute. All right. It's claiming I was asking for gifts. I said not to send them. Wait, but I go on lives all the time and people ask. Not that I was asking. But is it because I said not to do it? Maybe they're mad because they're not making any money, honey. I'm so over. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I go on so many different platforms, because I'm about over that one, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm removing my protective paper from my 3-hole punch that I hiked. So these are oversized. These are 5 by 7, but I wanted you to have wiggle room to be able to lay it down wherever you want to lay it down, all right? The gifting icon is dim now. Don't they make the most money off of gifts anyway? It's kind of silly. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my notebook paper, place my line where I want it. Take my squeegee. Squeegee that down. Alrighty, then take our blade and do our dirty cut to release it. My son is singing in the lobby. Not a care in the world. All right, and I'm gonna cut my center too since we're here. Just push it down, it's easier. All right, look at this. Look how cute. I can't even stand it. Go ahead and do our closer cut. I know it probably restricted me because of this lame 90s hip hop music that this station is claiming to play. I would restrict me too. Let's give a nice cut. These are on the, I gotta watch what I say now. Yes, they are. You can snag these now if you want. All right, so our edges are trimmed. Nice Corvette just drove by. Here is how our tulips came out, guys. Isn't she beautiful? I'll take a picture of her outside too. She's absolutely amazing. All right, I love that. Alrighty, let's finish this one. Let's clean up on the inside. This one little spot. There's this one spot. There we go. And then get a close cut inside here. All right. So the only place we have left to cut out are our little circles. Thanks for your help, guys, in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my little holes. Perfect. Perfect. I'm scared to talk now. Let's do something about this music because this is depressing. The quality is way better on IG. Maybe they dumbed down my quality too with all my restrictions. I feel like I should end my TikTok right now just because I already have 2 restrictions and I don't want them to do anything else crazy. All right, I cut out my holes. If you're watching on TikTok, I am still going to continue this craft elsewhere. The easiest place to find that is the schmink in my bio. But I'm gonna end this before I get in more trouble. So go over there because I'm not stopping recording on my other devices. Love you guys. Sorry guys, I don't need them restricting my account. Okay, this is what we got so far. Isn't she cute? Okay, we should do white behind on the back of this. Bring them to me. What number is this vinyl? It's B883 is this vinyl. B883. Alrighty. So we have our little notebook paper. And we will do a sparkly white on the back of this. I don't think we need that much because it's pretty. I'm gonna do rainbow platinum, and you guys know I'm probably gonna put in a little bit of Pearly Gates white. You guys, if you come over from TikTok, let me know in the comments. Yay! I'm not so restricted over here. I hate that I can't breathe over there without getting restrictions. It's wild. And they act like they're like punishing me that I can't get gifts. I don't cash out my gifts on TikTok. I'm scared to put my bank account information in. Okay? So the only person that they're punishing is themselves because I don't even cash out rewards from them. All right. All right, now let's bring this UV resin and glitter mixture around. I know, I don't even know what I'm allowed to say over there or not. Because I told people not to send me gifts, they restricted my gift giving. Make that make sense. I'm one of those people, I'm like terrified to put my bank account information to get payouts over there because I think somebody's gonna hack me. So all I do is use my gift credits, and when you guys are live, I give you guys gifts. I just pass them around. This is gonna be really cute. I'm excited. What color should we do for the back? So you're gonna see the back through the center where the sticky notes go. Like, should we do like a blue to pull from the lines? All right, I'm gonna try to steal some resin from over there. Self-leveling, so if I take a gash, we'll level it out. You jerk. I just spilt it. It's all right, we'll fix it. Just bring my Pokey Pal and move it away from the spill. Blue from the rainbow colors that came out recently. I have some blue here. I don't know if I have that one though. Here we go. I'm trying to stretch this UV. We have more than enough here. We just got to get it around. Blue Lagoon. Is that more, isn't that more like turquoise? We'll cure this and we'll hold up. I have two blues here. One more of like a tealish blue, and then one more of a blue that will match the lines. I think it would be cute if we pull from the lines on the line paper. All right, all we have is this little bottom strip. So we're gonna do that. Now we're getting cocky. Guys, what did you order today that you're most excited about? What did you order today that you are most excited about? I'm like half tempted to do a drop of just all semi-transparents. Those have been my favorite lately. All right, so we got all the way around. Now these stripes that we pulled from, let's just move this around up here and cover them up. I know I'm getting UV resin on my hand. I'll clean it. Blue Eclipse. I think that's the one I have here. Yep, that's the one I have here. You placed 2 orders because you forgot stuff. You guys are so funny. The girls are fast. I hear them in their packing. They're not messing around today. All right, let's get this baby cured. I love how this came out. So pretty. So, so pretty. And what did it come with? A yellow notepad? Stop it. That came out super cute. Well, what did you order on Wednesday? I know the semi-transparent vinyl is amazing. Amazing. Did you guys see how this came out? I hope she loves it. I think she will. It's pretty. I had to drop it off to her. I still have to UV resin this too. This came out really pretty. Here's the back. Let's get this ready. So the next step is going to be to connect the two pieces, and then we'll glitter the back. What is that, baby? What does it say? What does it say? It's pretty personal. My son made a acrylic. It's pretty personal crayon. They're having way too much fun with acrylic. It's spring break this week, so the boys are here all week. Things were flying in the warehouse yesterday. I went out there and they laser cut out of acrylic catapults. And they were just having way too much fun with it. Glitter and 2 custom UV keychains. Yay! Can you put her name on the handle with little charms? I don't have any charm letters. I could probably UV resin it and then put her name with UV DTF. But that would be cute. Yeah, I don't have any letter charms. You came over from TikTok. Thanks, Jill. I know, I don't do much with our YouTube account. But it is nice for the replays to be there for people who are looking for them down the road. Like I had somebody in our Facebook group ask about a replay from a live from like 2 or 3 months ago where Facebook already deleted that. So I was able just to go to my YouTube and copy and paste her the replay link. So that was really nice. Look at this. This is fun. So there's a little spot right here, but I'm not worried about it because I'm going to put something there. But look at this. All right, so the next step is going to be to line them up and connect them. Okay. I don't care. I love it. All right, just doing a little bit of UV resin all around. Now I peeled the paper off the front and the back of our back acrylic piece so my UV rays could penetrate through the clear acrylic to cure that. So you just want to make sure all of your holes are lined up. Your edges are even. I'm gonna shock cure this for a second and then I'm gonna put it on the shelf. So it's funny, so if you guys don't wanna do notebook paper with this, my other thought process is you could take ribbon and put it through the holes and have a little ribbon bow on the side. So it can be for notebook, or you can use those holes to weave ribbon through and do a little ribbon bow. So that was the thought process behind that. What? This? You want it? My son wants this so bad. Can I just take a picture of it first and then you can have it? What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. Are you gonna put it on your backpack?
Can I have a popsicle?
Did you eat all your lunch?
Yes.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Yes, you can have a... Wait, did you ask Daddy? And Daddy said no?
Daddy said after lunch.
So go confirm with Daddy. He wants this. I told him to ask you if he can have a popsicle. Is it really that much better over there? I love that. Is it the quality of the video or is it the angle that's better? All right. So we are attached. What I was saying with the ribbon, here, I'll just, this is probably too short. But if you didn't want to do it as like a notebook paper, you can do it as like a normal whatever, a normal color, a normal glitter. And then how cute if you did a little bow over here. This isn't long enough, but you guys pick up what I'm putting down, right? Ah, half bow. So I thought that would be cute. So it doesn't always have to be used for notebook paper. Okay, so this is what we got. Let's go ahead. Oh boy, troublemakers here. Nobody invited you to the party. Nobody invited you to the party, Havoc. Oh, the sound is better. All right, we sanded the back. Let's go ahead and wipe that down. Please stop looking for stuff to knock over, baby. Clean that up. Alrighty, then we said blue eclipse. Oh yeah, look how it's gonna pull from those, from the lines. Guys, we've done a lot with this little 4-ounce bottle today. Say hi, everybody. You need to get down. You can't be up here with UV resin, baby. Ooh. And this is blue eclipse. So, do you want to laugh at us? Every night, so he comes home with us every night and he has like a car carrier. So I was leaving the car carrier out by the front door, and every night our cat at home would crawl in it and sleep. And we started bringing our car carrier in our master bedroom and shutting the door, and his eye has gotten better. And we have determined, with our vet agreeing, that Havoc is allergic to our cat at home. So Havoc doesn't, he's like hyperallergenic and he has like a different type of fur. So like he sheds very, very, very little. I'm actually allergic to cats, but he sleeps with me every night. But our cat at home sheds a lot. So Havoc is allergic to our cat at home's type of fur, believe it or not. It's pretty interesting. When we figured it out, we couldn't believe it. But yeah, since we've been bringing the carrier in our room at night, I like washed all of his like blankets and stuff and brought the carrier in, and his eye's been better. Yeah, but it's funny to say that my cat's allergic to my cat. Well, I'm telling you though, the Havoc's not really a cat. He's like a dog in a cat's body. Alright, so now I'm just gonna be careful going around these holes. Oh, tell me. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. Welcome to the YouTube side. He's watching the boys play in the lobby through my glass door. He wants to be with them. You can't go out there, baby. Not when the printers are running. He likes to explore in the warehouse, but not when the big machines are on. All right. We are pretty even. This color is beautiful. Would DTF work on window spinners, or is sub my only option? So you would want to use UV DTF. So shirt DTF is for for fabric surfaces. UV DTF is for hard solid surfaces. So you would want to use a UV DTF for those. So on the semi-transparent sheet, I printed a couple of, you know what, I should probably pull Facebook up on my computer because comments aren't working and I want to make sure that you guys don't have questions. Okay, good. So I have a couple of images printed out over here. Now remember, these aren't decals. They are just printed on these semi-transparent vinyl. So you're gonna have to cut around them. But like the composition, I made a solid white back. So you could put a teacher's name on that. On this notepad, I was gonna do maybe a little pencil and the A+ sticker. Or semi-transparent vinyl. So I'm just gonna cut around them. And I'll show you once this is cured, we'll flip around to the front and we can apply them. So I'm just gonna cut around them so they're gonna be a little clear around it. And then when we seal it with UV resin on the front, everything will be sealed in. I had a little space there, so I had to fill it up. Let me get my other phone. I wish you guys can see how crazy. Call me up if you a gangster. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Yep, so we still have the 3-hole available. We still have the crayon. Do you guys want to do the crayon? Did you guys want to do one of these before I get off? Let's see. We still have the kits. We sold out of March 20th. We only have 8 glitter bundles left, and the vanilla petals is what we used on here, and that's in the glitter discount bundle. So if you need this color, you can grab the discount bundle. It comes with vanilla petals and it comes with Tulip Feels Forever. So if you are looking for vanilla petals, it's still available. Right now, I only have, what did I just say? 8 glitter discount bundles with vanilla petals in it. Bad Decisions duck. Did he sell out? The Bad Decisions duck was cute. What else? What else? What else? The semi-transparent tulips are running low, so don't miss out on those. Yeah, you guys did good this drop. And the semi-transparent vinyl is B883. Okay. Are we ready? Look at this, you guys. Look at how cute. And then I'll show you what I meant with the semi-transparent stickers. So we're gonna seal the front of this with UV resin anyway. So that one little spot where I was like, I'm not too sure. Look, I put an A+ there. I'm wondering if I should put the pencil too. Do I put the pencil or I have something that says notes? I feel like we should do the notes for the notepad. Get it? So I'm just gonna cut around it. Which blue glitter with that? It was the Platinum Pastel Blue Eclipse for the blue. I know that blue was perfect. All right, let's do the notes. And I love that it looks like it's like handwritten script. So I just cut around it. And the clear went over the edge just a tad. Where did my razor go? Hello. Here it is. I'm just gonna trim that. Look at how cute! Where's our little sticky pad? Isn't that adorable? And then once we put the UV resin around the top, you're not even gonna see the little outline from the stickers. I love this. It's adorable. I'll take pictures of this too for you guys. All right, do you guys wanna go or do you want me to do another one? I was thinking about doing the crayon. Hold on, I want to put this. Crayon. That's what I'm thinking too. So, crayon. For the back, we're gonna do Baby Got Black because that's gonna allow the lines on the crayon to pop through. Now for the color of the crayon, I pulled Cosmic Coral, which is like a bright coral. Or do we want to do Red Velvet for a red crayon? I'm thinking the coral. I'm thinking the coral will be pretty. Or Candy Raspberry. Do we want a Candy Raspberry crayon or the coral? Candy Raspberry or the coral? Help me out. Help me out. Hello? Is this thing on? Coral. I see 1 vote for coral. Either candy, coral, coral. I think I'm seeing more votes for the coral. Okay, we'll do the coral. Go ahead and just rough up this acrylic. We're gonna do the coral. Let's get our resin ready. There it is. I'm here, Ashley. I know I've been live for a long time, but do you want to see what we worked on? Look, we made this. All right. We made this. Look at everything that you missed. We made this for one of those pill trays for a pharmacist with the matching handle. We did so many activities today. That's all we made, right? Oh, keychains. And then we did the keychains. Well, I got 2 restrictions on TikTok, so I decided to break up with them before they broke up with me. It always feels better to be the one walking away first. Yeah, they gave me 2. Look at this coral. What did we name this? This is Cosmic Coral. It is such a good summer color. You had a stupid appointment. I know I have to bring my son this afternoon to his appointment. I'm not that person. I don't know why my phone didn't remind me yesterday that he had an orthodontist appointment. I felt horrible, but I have to bring him today. So this is probably going to be our last holder. All right. So there's a lot of little lines on this one. So we're just gonna have to be patient so we don't make too much of a mess. So I'm doing the coral on the top overlay part of the crayon first. This color is amazing. This is a summer must-have. I feel like I need a bathing suit in this color. This is one of those colors that you can literally put on anybody and it looks like they have an insane tan. It's a really pretty color. All right, so we did just the tip. See what I did there? See what I did there? No, we're gonna do the whole thing, not just the tip. Nobody likes just the tip. Oh, low battery, of course. That's my phone saying you've been live for too long, lady. Hold on, let me switch my chargers. Not on a redhead. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go down and just get UV resin on our acrylic. All right, and it's gonna naturally start to self-level, and then we're gonna come behind it and help spread it out. Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? If you're local to Palm Beach, you can tell me and my husband are getting old. There's an exotic fruit tree show. There is an exotic fruit tree show at the fairgrounds that he wants to go to. We haven't even got our property yet, but we're buying trees for it. Oh, it was a good one, Ashley. The March 20th, the Eddie and John glitter went really fast. So there's an exotic fruit tree show at the fairgrounds if you want to try to grow any exotic fruits. And then there's a car show on Sunday in Boca. The crayon is cute, isn't it? Lori, you're all over the platforms. I was like, I know that profile picture. All right, we're almost there. Home stretch. Miranda texted me about teacher appreciation. I think it's in the beginning. There's a drag queen brunch tomorrow. I don't know what would be more fun, the drag queen brunch or the exotic fruit tree sale. It's close. She said that teacher appreciation is in the beginning of May. So it got my gears turning. All right, now these thin lines, you just want to kind of guide it. This is why the consistency of your UV resin is so important. If it's too thin, it's gonna drip over that edge. And if it's too thick, it's not gonna level and cover evenly. See that swirl? We're almost there, guys. Look at us. Bing, bang, boom. Let that baby cure. I know, it's right up your alley, Ashley. The flash sales, the acrylic coasters. You've been in your acrylic era lately. You have. Hey, Corinne, I don't know if you're watching, but did you need any of this that I have in here, Corinne? For an order? I know that bundles are running low. Let me know if you need it, because I'm done with it. Guys, don't miss out on the patchwork from Drop. Did you need these?
Which ones?
I have a vinyl bundle, a UV bundle, these 2 keychains. The only thing is I need you to add a tulip in here. Oh, probably 2 tulips. One in there, one in here, because I stole the tulip from there for in here. Oh, no, wait. I stole, wait a second, we're a mess. Hold this. Put the tulip in there. Okay. Then she's good to go. Then this is missing a tulip and a stitch patchwork.
Okay.
And then here's these if you need it for an order.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, do you want this too? And I did the one without stitching for everybody that was asking.
Ooh, I love that under the UV.
It's bright.
It is.
Thanks, Corinne.
Welcome.
You ordered canvases? Where'd you get them from? I want to go to Burlington after seeing you post that. I can't go to Burlington this weekend though. We're in the middle of moving, and if I bring home more stuff, I may get a little bit of trouble as we're trying to declutter. All right. Now we're going to take the back part of our crayon, remove the paper from the front and the back. On Amazon that I'm gonna give spark love to. Ooh, did you find any cute ones on Amazon? I ordered a silicone mold the other day from Amazon, and I had a moment. I didn't read the listing of how big it was. It was like for like earring studs. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? All right. So we have our crayon that we need to attach to the back. Okay, that's cured. This reminds me of my club days back in my day. All right, let's make sure we are lined up. Do a little flash cure, and then we'll put it on the shelf to cure it from the back. To hit it from the back. You're thrift shopping. I feel like thrift shopping is a hit or miss. It either goes wonderful or you get nothing. I get so much junk emails. Yeah, I want to see them. All right, now let's give it just 60 more seconds from curing from the back. So it's able to get the UV light from the back in there. And then while it's doing that, we're going to turn that sideways and we're going to get our resin ready for the back part of the crayon. I cannot believe how many projects we did with this little 4-ounce UV resin today. I feel like that crayon's pretty big. But we did 1, 2 post-it holders, 2 keychains. We're doing a crayon. You love the Posh collection? That one's been around for a while too. It's a good one. All right, so for the black, I'm gonna do Baby Got Black. If you don't have Baby Got Black in your collection, you're not doing it right. So it is a darker black, but it is holographic. Look at that. That is Baby Got Black. Isn't that beautiful? love Baby Got Black. Baby Got Black. Look on Whatnot. I've never shopped on Whatnot. Am I missing out? I've also never ordered anything from Temu. I feel like I'm scared, guys. I'm one of those people. I feel like we should pull and do the full reveal at the end. Keep everybody in suspense. Let me sand and prep our back. Do you think any other colors will show up for the crayon besides Baby Got Black? For the back, you can do like a his black. I'm doing a black just because I want my banding to be black like a real crayon. But you can honestly do any color. I just wanted a black one to kind of make it look as realistic as it can. What?
Done?
No, I'm not done yet, baby. Almost. I know I've been live for a long time. Okay. Let's take our spoon and get it spread some. I love this color. I love using the spoon for this reason. Like I can like roll it and get my UV resin to the edge, and most of the time it doesn't spill over and make a mess. I love it when you guys send your husbands here to pick up orders. They look like a fish out of water here. Somebody's husband just walked in. All right. Again, I'm gonna do a flash on the top and then I'm gonna put it in the shelf. We spend way too much money on Whatnot. I'm gonna have to check it out. All right, let me start cleaning up this mess. How long have I been live, guys? 153 minutes. Wowzer. It's a long time. Didn't even feel like it today. I think it's because I missed you guys on Wednesday. So I had to make up for lost time today. All right, now I'm gonna move it onto our shelf with this being a black glitter so it can cure from the bottom and the top. And we'll let that go for 180 seconds while we clean up our messes. Lori, I organized my Pokepals today. I have a lot. I didn't realize how many I had. Here, let me put you guys up so you're not just looking at watching paint dry. Any questions? Any questions while we are waiting for our UV resin to cure? And I straighten up my desk area. Oh, of course, guys. I'm happy that we got to hang out longer today. That goes up front, that goes up front, that goes up front. Oh God, who ordered Wingstop? Girls, Wingstop's at the front door. It had to be Mary because Mary's on a Coke, fountain Coke kick. She's explaining what we do here. We just play in glitter all day. I'm excited to UV resin this. I want to do that with a gloved finger though. What would you say you dislike about living in Florida? The summer heat. I love Florida. I love the beaches. I love the people for the most part. I love that we have a little bit of country and our own property, but can still drive to the beach. My husband loved that too, because I don't know if you guys know West Palm Beach, or Palm Beach, if you watch the Palm Beach show, you know. Palm Beach, where we drop our boat in for fishing, is like one of the best fishing capitals in the United States. It's amazing. Palm Beach County saltwater fishing is up there. So I love that. I love that we get a little bit of everything. We get a little bit of country, a little bit of the beach, a little bit of saltwater. The summers, it's our new brush kit. The summers are brutal. Because not only is it disgustingly hot, it's humid with very little breeze. So I have to say that's what I dislike the most. Like, I can get in my car and drive to the grocery store and my car is like still struggling to try to cool off. You can't even walk to the mailbox without sweating. But other than that, I love living in Florida. It is getting more expensive. But I guess that's the nature of the beast, huh? Is there a decent amount of vendors events? So where we are from is fairly close to the fairgrounds, and I feel like they do a decent amount of vendor events. We have like a green market every Saturday during season. We have a lot of craft shows. There's a decent amount. Are you guys ready? So yeah, we try to hit up as many as we can to see everybody. But I think there's a decent amount of vendor events. Guys, look at the crayon. Do you like it? Look how fun that is. Isn't that cute? I'm just let it cure a little bit longer. The black glitter could be tricky, but we're curing from the top and the bottom. Okay, any questions before we go? Recap of what we made, new product drop available. What is left is available on the site. We introduced the new acrylic keychain kits that come with your hardware, that come with your matching beads. So you have everything that you need ready to go to make your coordinating keychains. We did, for the first time, a pill counting tray for my pharmacist with a matching handle. I just have to UV resin this handle, which I want to do with a gloved finger, but I want it to dry a little bit more. We worked on the semi-transparent tulip vinyl pattern with the sticky note holder. Love. And then we did the piece of paper, what would you call this? Notebook paper post-it holder as well. That literally, the blue was perfect. That was blue clips, bluey clips, blue something. Platinum, pastel, blue eclipse glitter matched the lines in the semi-transparent vinyl perfectly. Palm Beach Gardens. They have a farm down there. Wait, Palm Beach Gardens is literally right down the street. Well, next time you come down, you have to come see us. Palm Beach Gardens is like the next city right north of us. All right, that's all I have, guys. And then of course we did our crayon. That came out super cute for teacher appreciation. So I'm going to take pictures and videos of a lot of this stuff so I can post it if you guys missed the live. I am right now recording on YouTube, Instagram, our Facebook page, and our Facebook group. So Facebook page and Facebook group, those lives stick around for, look at my nails. Those lives stick around for about 30 days. On YouTube, you can access it at any time. I think on Instagram, it's there forever too. I think. I don't really know. I just try to be everywhere. So if you guys need to find replays, they're easier to find. So that's all I have. I love you guys. We still have some of the glitter from this week. We still have a little bit of the semi-transparent Tulip vinyl. And we still have a handful of the Post-its, the sticky note acrylic holders. So don't forget about teacher appreciation. I love you guys. I got to clean up. I got to go check on the girls. And then I got to bring my kid to the orthodontist. But I will be live next Wednesday, Friday. Yes. Wednesday. Hold on. I'm trying to see my calendar. It is Wednesday the 25th. And then Friday's the 27th. Yep. Nothing going on. I'll be here. And then you guys also get me on Wednesday, April 1st for Maker Monthly Box Day. So I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. And I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.